Are you feeling like you're just an option for the man you're seeing? Do you suspect that you're not a priority in his life? It can be heartbreaking and confusing to feel like you're not as important to someone as you thought you were. But the good news is that there are often telltale signs that can help you determine whether or not you're just an option to him. In this video, we'll go over 10 common signs that can indicate that you're just an option rather than a priority. Stick with us until the end to get all the details and find out what you can do if you're in this situation. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. He only reaches out when he needs something. It's often said that actions speak louder than words, and this is especially true when it comes to relationships. So, if you notice that he only ever contacts you when he needs something, whether it be favors, advice, or money, then this is a strong indication that he doesn't view you as a priority in his life. Rather, it suggests that he sees you more as a resource to be used when convenient. According to relationship expert and author Susan Winter, if your relationship consists solely of convenience, it's not a relationship. So take note if this is what you're experiencing with him. Check in with yourself to see if this sounds familiar, and then use it to reflect on the type of dynamic you want in your relationship. Number 9. It's always your fault. Does the man you're seeing always blame you for issues in the relationship? No matter how much you try to explain or make things better, does he still always turn it around on you and accuse you of being wrong or uncooperative? If so, then this is a sign that he doesn't really care about your feelings or your point of view, and his focus is more on getting what he wants than on maintaining a healthy relationship. If you're constantly being accused of wrongdoing, even when it's his fault, it's a sign that you're not being viewed as a priority in his life. This type of treatment can be emotionally draining and damaging to your self-esteem. So, if this is the case for you, then it may be time to have an honest conversation about how he treats you. Number 8. He doesn't make an effort to keep the relationship going. Ask yourself this: when a problem arises in the relationship, who takes the initiative to make it better? Does he take the steps to solve it, or does he just expect you to do all of the work? If it's always up to you to try and fix issues, then it's a sign that he doesn't see your relationship as a priority and is not willing to invest the required effort. If he's not taking steps to build and maintain the relationship, then it's a sign that you're not as important to him as he is to you. Take note of how much effort he puts into the relationship and use this information when considering your next move. Number 7. He doesn't show interest in your life. Whether it's talking about your day or asking questions about what you're into, showing genuine interest in someone is a sign of care and appreciation. So if the man you're dating rarely shows any kind of interest in your life, then this can be an indication that he doesn't consider you to be a priority. From a scientific perspective, research has shown that people who are interested in each other tend to talk more often and for longer periods of time than those who lack interest. So, if he's not making the effort to engage with you on a deeper level or show any sign of curiosity about your life, then this is a red flag that you might not be a priority in his life. Number 6. He only cares about his own desires. Everyone has their own wants and needs, and it's important to have some level of independence in a relationship. However, if he's always focused on his own desires at the expense of your feelings or needs, then this can indicate that he doesn't really care about what matters to you. For example, if he always insists on doing things his way or is only interested in activities that suit him, then this could be a sign that he isn't making you and your needs a priority. If this behavior becomes a recurring issue, it's likely time to take a step back and consider the type of relationship you want to be in. Number 5. He's not supportive. Let's say you did something major, like getting a promotion at work or finishing an important project. Does he take the time to congratulate you and show genuine interest in your accomplishments? If not, then this could be an indication that you're not on his list of priorities. A supportive man will always make sure to celebrate your successes, both big and small. If he fails to do so, then this could be a sign that he's not as invested in your relationship as you are. In fact, when two partners have genuine feelings for one another, they often take pleasure in each other's successes and strive to create a mutually supportive environment. If he's not doing this, then it's likely time to reevaluate the relationship. Number 4. He makes you wait for a response. This is especially true in a long-distance relationship, but can also apply to any relationship. If he takes too long to respond to your messages or calls, then this could be a sign that you're not being viewed as a priority. This is because when a person truly cares about someone, They make sure to keep communication lines open and reply quickly in order to show that they are interested and engaged in the conversation. Don't get this wrong, being in a relationship doesn't mean you have to be constantly available. We all need time to ourselves, and there are some cases in which it might take him longer than usual to respond. However, if he habitually responds to your messages several hours or even days later, then this could be a sign that you're not as important to him as he is to you. Number 3. He doesn't include you in his future plans. When a person sees you as an integral part of their life, they will eagerly include you in their future plans. Unfortunately, this is not always the situation. Psychologists have found that when a man purposely omits you from his future planning, it is often a sign that he does not view you as a priority in his life. It's like being an afterthought rather than an important part of his vision for the future. Examples of such lack of thoughtfulness might be that he fails to introduce you to his friends or family, who may be integral parts of his life, or fails to make decisions about places he wants to visit, or how he wants to spend the holidays with any sort of regard for your opinion or inclusion. All of these are signs that you are just an option in this person's world instead of an essential part of it. Number 2. He cancels plans at the last minute. Have you ever planned something special with him only for him to cancel at the last minute? We all have obligations that can take precedence over our personal lives. But if he has a pattern of canceling on you at the last minute without a good reason, then this could be an indication that your relationship is not as important to him as it is to you. He might even give you a valid excuse for canceling, but if he does it on a regular basis, then it's time to ask yourself whether you are being valued in this relationship. Being in a healthy relationship means that both parties prioritize spending quality time together and make an effort to keep their plans despite any obstacles they may face. Number 1. He constantly flirts with other women. This may manifest itself in different ways, from lingering glances to inappropriate comments or physical contact, but all types of flirtatious behavior can be indicative of a lack of respect for the relationship. Studies have shown that consistent flirting can lead to decreased levels of partner satisfaction and lower relational commitment over time, demonstrating how it diminishes the value placed on an existing relationship. Men who prioritize their partners don't act in such a manner, so if you're experiencing this behavior from your partner, then it's likely that he does not view the relationship as being of high importance. This also includes things like neglecting to be discreet about his intentions with other women. If he's not trying to keep things private, then it could demonstrate a lack of commitment and care for your relationship. Final thoughts. Before ending this video, here are some important things that you should keep in mind before taking any action. First, it is important to remember that none of these signs are necessarily indicative of a lack of commitment on his part, even though most of them are backed by science. It may be that he's simply going through a difficult period or doesn't know how to express himself in the relationship. Second, communication is key in any relationship, so make sure you talk to your partner and express how you feel. This will give him an opportunity to explain himself and open up the lines of communication between the two of you. Finally, it is important to remember that no matter what, relationships require effort and dedication from both parties in order to thrive. If he's not willing or able to provide that, then it might be time to reevaluate your relationship and ask whether it is right for you. Now, you need to watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. It will show you how high-value women talk to men. Make sure to watch it now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.